Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 17th, 2025. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming out for Gemini. Let's see what's going on. So, Gemini, we have planning and action, we have a victim mentality. I feel like a lot of you are going to be busy planning and trying to figure out what actions are best to take next, but feeling like you're being kind of like your arm is being twisted to do it. At least that's what this looks like. Ooh, yeah, probably. They're wanting you to. I wonder. It depends on how many cups come out. Some of you are needing to reflect on your emotions and how something is making you feel. How can you be a better person, kind of thing. Yeah. So we have Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, strength with planning and action. That's an energy. So everyone around you is going to be more focused on it looks like they'll be focused on sadness in a sense, and focusing on how to rectify the sadness. And Spirit wants you to choose a whole different direction, not to focus on whatever the heck, right? What happened as to why you have to make these plans and take these actions, but more so on the plans and the actions that you must take itself, not why. Okay, you're headed in the right direction in a sense, but it's choosing not to focus on the how, right? Not to focus on the how. Love everything about your situation. Money is an energy. You got to draw it to you. If that's what you want, you're saying, I need money. I need to do this and I need to do that. And I need to stay focused. And I'm just waiting. And I'm sad because I know that it's going to be a long wait. And I may need help and all this and everything else. Don't focus on how. How am I going to be able to afford XYZ? Breathe it into you. Like by doing so, it's like loving your dreams, loving your creations, loving it all. You'll manifest it into creation. It's something that happens when you are so. You ever see people like they don't know how they're going to get it? Like when he's making the flux capacitor and he's in the middle of a place. You're just like, dude, you don't even have a home. Like you don't even have a domicile. Like what's going on with you? Doc was just in a garage somewhere with all this stuff all around him, and but he loved his creation, so that brought forth he could have whatever he wanted. He opened doors to be able to manifest whatever he wanted. It was an energy that was just coming to him all the time. So you want to continue to remind yourself that you deserve good things. You can, and imagine that you deserve those good things and what you deserve, right? You want to do things in threes. You might want to say this 3 times, right? My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. And say it about 3 times. But it's time to do something a little different. It feels like you have one foot in and one foot out of, I want to do this. I don't care, spare no expense. Then it's like, well, how am I going to be able to do that? How am I going to be able to get this done? I feel like you need to look into your chart, see if you have a grand trine anywhere. It's a configuration. Not many, not everyone has one, but it speaks of a blessings that are meant for you. Okay. And this has a lot to do with your occupation. So opportunities may be afforded to you through your occupation, through your job, through your career choice, through that career path. You want to lighten up. You want to lighten up where use white, right? Because you need to see the bigger picture. And when it comes to love here, if you're in a romantic connection, it's very important to express to the person how you feel, and then also taking that space, right? Like, I love you, I just need a minute, right? If you're saying, I need time to think things through, I need time to manifest something, um, I don't worry, I still love you, I'm busy building my flux capacitor kind of vibe, right? I feel Uranus placements also are involved in this, and this is talking about how things will be unpredictable, things will be unexpected and unplanned, with even in the midst of your plans. There's a lot of significant changes. You're just at the beginning of a change. So there's a vibe of whatever, wherever there you can afford to be flexible, blessings will come in to kind of cushion your steps as you continue on a journey. Just believe that you deserve something. And even if you don't have, especially if you're like, I don't have the money or whatever, or I don't have the resources, or I don't have the time, watch how things start to transform so you can get it done, right? I'm seeing victim mentality with the Four of Pentacles and Page of Cups. There's a thought process of all the things you'd like to save, all the things that you would like to. I would be so happy if I could keep this in my life, keep this person in my life, get that done. Now, if that's the case, and like I said, if you're in a romantic connection, I'll let this person know how you really feel, express your feelings, but also expressing that I need space so that you're okay. You can keep the person. All you need to do is make small gestures. I'm seeing angel number 666 in this, and this is speaking about how a lot of unexpected developments will enter your life. Usually that's what it means. 666 of course has a lot of negative connotations. I've been getting a lot of like messages about it every time that it comes up, and I'm like, you know what, angels send this number. And it breaks down to a singular 9, right? And it's a chance to reevaluate your identity in something, right? You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, trust, and putting your faith in your gut, your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings, though, whenever you see this number or in your situation. Paying attention to your feelings, but use them to help you become a better person. If you know what it feels like to be hurt, then you know exactly what you need to do to organize things in a way where other people understand where you're coming from. I would say communicate, right? Lighten up and communicate. Don't allow your sadness or disappointments to push you to hold back from anyone. If you're not in a romantic connection, this is about you. I want to say that there's someone around you. Either it's say this is an interest. They may make an effort, or make a gesture towards you. And it would be important for you, especially if you're in a space where you're like, not now, to let them know that, you know what, let's just see where this goes, not to jump both feet in at this point at all. The conflict is the Emperor and the Two of Wands. The conflict is the competition. It feels like you may be challenged every step of the way. Do you really want this? Is this how you really want to do this? Is this what you might feel challenged a lot. The conflict would be, although like I'm disappointed, mostly because it seems like I have a focus and the focus seems to be delayed. Maybe whatever it is that I'm doing, there's a lot of delays or postponed, like things are postponed constantly, or maybe not even constantly. Maybe it just is happening. Um, the conflict would be that this is a challenge you're meant to overcome, but it will feel like, well, if it was meant for me, it would be easier. But that's not the case. You got to keep going. You got to believe and love your idea, because failure is part of the growth process as well. Sometimes a delay is a failure, it feels like, because it's like, I thought I had it put together and now it's not turning on. Now it's time to go back to the drawing board and see exactly what you need to see so you can have things under control. The conflict would be, some of the choices that we're making are going to lead you to a space where it's going to create more of a conflict or more of an issue, right? And so, I know how this sounds. That's why I'm like, oh, spirit, what is this? This is about, if, especially technology. The Mercury retrograde is going to affect the technology around you as well, and they're bringing up that it was meant to spark off some creativity, some inventive ways to trailblaze through whatever issues are in front of you. You got to say this 3 times. My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. You're going to have to believe that. Teacher is judgment in Queen of Swords. It feels like watching. I would say this: you could learn what not to do through someone. I feel that someone has gotten wiser and smarter after going over and over and over, going through something over and over and over again, having to repeat something over and over again. You may watch this person do so, and they seem to be, it's almost as though like you can watch them and then go, oh, I need to do something differently because what they're doing ain't working. And so the teacher aspect would be a person that is quite analytical typically, but was able to redeem themselves. Finally, they finally got to the drawing board. They finally got it done and went to the drawing board and fixed the formula, fixed the equation. So they're showing that that person is teaching you that, hey, you're not going to get in on the first stab. You might not get in on the second or third. You might have to knock on 100 doors, but one will eventually open for you. And so that's there. Giraffes may be significant in this as well. I'm seeing dragons. So those two may be very significant to you. But yeah, you could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Libra. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.